Look, I think it does matter because I think that that there should be a national debate about what is an appropriate size of deficit and debt in Australia. And the reason for that is that we're a more vulnerable economy than many other advanced economies, and we need to have, because of these long commodity cycles and those vulnerabilities we have, then we need to have a high quality setting. And we have not had a debate about what should our credit rating be.
Do you think we risk losing our AAA credit rating?
I think it's possible, and I think we've now got limited time, a reasonable amount of time, but limited time to convince foreign investors and bondholders that we can get a path that will stabilise debt. But that would be even more valuable if there were a public discussion about what should happen in a normal cycle.
What would be a no-no for you in terms of putting our credit rating at risk?
Well, a continued build-up of debt at both the Commonwealth and the state level, because the net debt number that is used by the rating agencies is the aggregation of Commonwealth and states. So a state which starts borrowing a large amount of money can put the Commonwealth rating at risk, and if the Commonwealth rating is lost, then the banks are downgraded, the states are downgraded, and the cost of debt rises.
David Murray, let me ask you about privatisation. We're looking at a possible power privatisation in New South Wales. Big battle for the hearts and minds, been driven by the unions, between the unions and government. Is it a watershed moment, and should it matter?
Well, I think it does matter if the combined Commonwealth plus state net debt is rising. This matters a lot because if it's not possible for state governments to borrow in the normal course to build infrastructure, which is actually what they should do, the Commonwealth doesn't...
And it's very low cost of borrowing at the moment. Isn't that a better way,
yeah,
some would argue?
Yeah, well, we don't look at the cost at a point in time, we look at interest rates over time. But people forget that the Commonwealth doesn't actually do much. The states do a lot. They build all the public transport, roads, rail, all of those things, which are, you know, water systems, health systems. So it's the states that need to have some borrowing, but if they push it up too high and it hurts the Commonwealth position, they get hurt as well. That's why at the present time, if we're to get the productivity improvement of new infrastructure, and we want governments to take the lead in doing it, then the only sensible path at present is for them to recycle to afford the new infrastructure.
Yes, so you see this, the importance of privatisation actually centre stage to economic reform?
No, I don't see it as an isation issue. I see it as a sensible way to get productivity improvement continuing to happen in a state economy. In fact, it's the only sensible path at the present time.
David Murray, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.